Top of the 8, Cubs 5, Phillies 4. Joe Ross is pitching for the Phillies. He'll face Nico. His first batter. Nico hits one up the middle for a base hit. Nico Horner, leadoff single up the middle. And the Cubs, look at him do some more damage.
There's a little guy right there.
Yeah. Nico Horner's the board. Yes. There you go. There you go, buddy. Whoa, first baseman's Ben. First baseman's Ben. Yeah. There you go, buddy. Yeah, boy. All right.
Yeah, baby.
Here's Matt Shaw.
That'd be nice to be.
Well, I'm glad you caught it. That thing would hit me in the head. Which might
Shaw,
not be
the
a bad
rookie.
thing.
Not Shaw, the batter.
First pitch is inside, ball one.
Uh-oh. It's dessert time, Johnny.
Another one?
Federal Donuts.
Excuse me.
Man,
Thank
they're warm,
you.
too.
Oh, that's why they eat the
Taryn
cards
cake. They're cake. And you got ice cream, too, huh?
What
Oh.
flavor?
1-0. Upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes on Shaw.
On the diet.
Christine. Thank you, guys.
Very much. Thank you.
Matt Shaw singled in the 6th. His only hit in 3 at-bats
Oh, boy.
tonight.
All right. I'll see you guys next inning.
All right, buddy.
Bring it home, boys.
2 balls and no strikes to Shaw.
2-0.
Inside.
Upstairs,
How are they,
ball
Taryn?
3.
I can confirm they're very good. That's the nibble I've taken so far. I will say that.
That is a small nibble.
Well, I didn't want to take it out of the bag. I advise everyone to take small bites on television because otherwise you look a little bit gluttonous. But I will say Nick Castellanos.
3-0, and that's right down the pipe, strike one.
Where I've been all game, and I said eating TV on live television, and he said, "What a life you live." And I would agree, Tom. I feel like you guys might agree as well.
Yeah.
We get spoiled by these fine folks here at Citizens Bank Park.
Got some ice cream, too. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Shaw turns on one into left, soft blooper. Trey caught it. Throw to first, and Nico slides in safe. 1 out.
He may have misread that.
He was thinking first to third is what he was thinking. He didn't realize Trey Turner was out there trolling.
Goodness, that donut is so good.
I crushed it. I tasted it, but I didn't crush it.
Federal Donuts is, well, I mean,
And now
it's
here's
a
the
delicacy
catcher, Reese McGuire.
on so many levels.
Yeah.
The chicken sandwich is very good, too. I agree with that. It's not a shocker. Definitely not a bad thing.
Inning-ending double play ball in
Reese
effect here
McGuire,
for
the
Philly.
batter.
With 1 out, Nico at first. McGuire, the 9-hitter. First pitch from Ross is spiked, ball 1.
What hat you got on now, Ben?
What's that?
What hat do you have on now? Oh, wait, is that the one they're going to wear in
On July- yeah, July 4th.
Oh, nice.
I'm digging this one. It's a good one.
That's light blue up top.
Yeah. Sharp looking.
Very nice.
Really like it.
Love the flag on the face.
Yeah. Comfortable too.
1-0. McGuire turns on one to right field
To
and
the wall, and it's
off the wall.
It's
Castellanos had it. No, Ross is going to pick it up. Nico around third. He'll score. Reese McGuire with an RBI double. Cubs up 6-4.
Reese McGuire with an RBI double, his 2nd hit of the game.
That thing was peppered.
Shit, I didn't think it was going to go that far, but he had a pretty good swing on it. That was a breaking ball that stayed up in the zone. It's off the top of the wall. Fortunately, it stays in the yard.
I think you got to be very careful with that here.
Cubs now up
The
2.
way he's swinging the bat,
Yeah, 2 home runs.
he's open.
Here's the leadoff hitter, Ian Happ, with 1 out. And McGuire at second. First pitch is at the inside corner and doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Not good call by the ump. Not good. Ian Happ is 2 for 3. He's got 2 homers,
8 at
a
bats
walk, and 3 RBIs. He's got 3 homers in the series.
in the series.
Ian Happ really tormenting the Phillies so far. 1-0. Thought about swinging, but made the right call and pulled back. 2 balls and no strikes. Carlos Hernandez warming up in Philadelphia's pen.
You all right, Johnny?
Yep.
Yep.
2-0. Pitch. Inside again.
All right. I think now
3-0 on Joe Ross. And the Cubs have a man warming up in the pen. It's Ryan Presley.
Marcus got the hat trick tonight.
Good point.
Probably the last hitter for Joe Ross.
3-0 to Happ. In there, strike one.
I was surprised he was taken all the way with the way he's swinging it.
Every time a Phillies pitcher throws a pitch of 95 or more, Comcast will make a contribution to Phillies charities.
3-1. Outside, ball 4. Ian Happ draws a walk, and the Cubs have 2 runners on in the top of the 8th with 1 out. And here comes Rob Thompson. Carlos Hernandez will come in to relieve Joe Ross.
Hernandez to warm up a little bit more.
Yes.
There will be a pitching change for the Phillies here in the top of the 8th.
Cubs now up 6-4 in the top of the 8th when we come back.
We'll be back to Citizens Bank Park with Carlos Hernandez right after this.
Carlos Hernandez is now the new pitcher for Philadelphia. He's got 2 runners on with 1 out, and his Phillies down by 2 now.
Roll a double play ball here.
Let's see what'll happen here. He's got a 5.63 ERA in 24 innings pitched, also in 24 games this season. 22 strikeouts and 13 walks. 4 homers allowed. And here comes the home run hitter to the plate, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. First pitch is way upstairs, ball 1.
It's 1 ball and no strikes.
Ooh, here comes my itchy eye. Damn.
So Ryan Presley warming up. I wonder if their closer's available tonight. He pitched more than an inning yesterday.
1-0 Tuck. Taken. Ball 2.
Hernandez sometimes gets a little hyped up. You see him just trying to overthrow
Presley
a little
still
bit sometimes. And
warming up in the Cubs pen.
something's sort of been his issue,
Looking
is
odd.
being able to command that strike zone and his emotions.
Hit in the right field, base hit. Kyle Tucker may draw in a run. McGuire's coming home, and it's 7-4 Cubs. RBI single for Kyle Tucker.
Added on here in the top of the 8th inning.
Just able to get this just past the outreach. Alec Bohm into right field.
Almost went right into the path of Happ at first, and then Bohm couldn't lay out and get it.
RBI single.
McGuire comes home, and the Cubs now lead by
That's when
3.
you get behind. He's down 2-0 in the count and had to force feed him a fastball, and he jumped it.
Now here's Seiya. He's playing in right,
We still have the double
and he's
play
1
at
for 4.
And the jackpot, too.
Yeah.
He's getting the tickets out.
Remember
1
that
out,
number,
first
guys.
pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Really hit him.
Take a photo of the thick
Slider
photo.
that ran inside, 1-0 on
We got a
Seiya.
photo. Christine's got the photo. She got your back.
Oh, yeah, you got that.
Taken down.
Oh,
Seiya heading the count 2-0
I
now.
don't think so. I'm in the 9s here.
You're out.
Wait. No, I'm in the 9s again. You know what? If it was
That one's turned on into left field for a base hit.
left field, Kepler.
Around third comes Happ, and he'll score. It's 8-4 Cubs. And RBI single for Seiya Suzuki.
8-4 Cubs.
Another fastball. Suzuki just turns on it. Hits it into that 6-hole past the diving.
Got by Otto Kemp, who was diving out for it. And Happ comes around second and easily scores. They just got by the glove of Otto Kemp. Now here's PCA. 0 for 4. Running for third, and Tucker is safe. Wow.
Right on the ball. Right on the bag.
Kyle Tucker steals third, and the Cubs have the runners in the corners now.
Throwing lane from PCA.
Might take a peek at it.
Rob Thompson's on the phone.
Maybe not.
No. He dropped the ball. No, he beat it.
Flat out beat it. I mean, that is literally right on the bag.
No, he beat it.
That's a heck of a call by the umpire.
It really is.
Fast speed is that going?
Kyle Tucker's safe. PCA pops that one up.
Way up.
It's in the infield. Bohm calling for it. 2 outs.
Catch. 2 outs.
Runner still at the corners.
Johnny, we
Talk
did
at
not
third.
win the 50-50. 42,475. I can give that.
And Sid at
We
first.
got we bought 300 numbers.
Didn't even get the first number right on
We
it.
didn't get the first number. If it had been, it was 859, right? 859-900-2001.
Here's Dansby.
959.
Dansby turns on that. That's foul. 0-1. Say actually ended up at second. The Cubs have 2 runners in scoring position here.
$1 short. He went to the wrong vendor.
Dansby's got a solo homer, a single, and a walk.
She was very nice.
Very lovely.
Yeah.
And he might, and with one swing of the bat, he
Maybe if
could
nobody claims this one, they'll pick
make it
another
10-4.
one. Hold on to our ticket.
Oh yeah, that's usually the way that happens.
That's taken
Pitch.
for ball 1. Dansby did check his swing, it didn't go, and that looked like it was at the top of the zone. Well, Dansby might have gotten bailed out on that one. Fouled off himself. 1-2. And now Chris Flexen joins Ryan Presley to double barrel in the
I
bullpen.
think it might have done that.
Ouch.
Didn't hurt his looks at it.
No. Hit him in the arm. That's flying though.
Here's the payoff to Dansby. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on a slider low. But the Cubs put up 3 in the 8th, and they now lead 8-4. Let's see how they respond after putting up 3. Can they shut it down, Philly? We'll see. Bottom of the 8th, up next from the bank. Bottom of the 8th here in Philly, 8-4 lead for the Cubs, and they turn to Ryan Presley. In 26 games this season, he's got a 2-2 record, 4 saves on 4 opportunities. ERA at 4.13 in 24 innings pitched. 11 walks and 15 strikeouts, only allowed a single homer, and opponent batting average of .293. Not the greatest for Presley. Let's see what he can do. First batter is the first baseman, Alec Bohm. And he just misses outside, ball 1.
We do this one time a year, and we've been pretty successful win-loss wise.
Yes, we have.
Tonight, it'll be the greatest comeback.
1-0. Bohm shoots one into right field, base hit. Sand nearly bobbled it. He'll throw it into second, and it'll hold Bohm to 1. Leadoff single for Alec Bohm.
Yeah. You were part of the greatest one.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
Weren't you down like by 11 runs or something?
10-0 before we hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were part of that game, huh? How many knocks you get that day?
3 or 4, but Steve Jumps hit a home run from each side of the plate.
One of 3 Philly shortstops to ever do so.
Here's the Castellanos.
These are a wealth of information.
And what
Trying to
his
get the
name-
Phillies back in
what's
it.
his name had to walk.
Swings and misses that inside slider for strike 1.
Right, yeah.
Good pitch from Presley, and Castellanos could not do anything about
It
it.
ended up 14.
He got a single in the first inning, but has been hitless since.
Long walk. Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, after that first half inning,
0-1?
I didn't think there was much of an opportunity.
Fouled off of McGuire. Nothing in
Gotta
too
shut it
quickly
down.
on
But no,
Castellanos.
I think what we were talking about the dugout, as I just brought up, Bob Walk started for the Pirates, and I said, let's give him a no decision. If we give him a no decision, then, we have a chance. And he didn't. He was out, I think, in four innings, 4 1/3 or something like that.
Saw Bob walk this past weekend, Pittsburgh.
And here's the payoff. That's at the knees for strike 3. Got him looking with the fastball. Castellanos goes down a backwards K for the first out in the 8th.
No way you can take me. That was a pain pitch right there. I mean, bottom of the zone.
Now Bryson's in the
Presley
plate.
had the one game where he allowed 8.
One of the most iconic walk-up songs in Phillies history. First pitch. Taken.
Since that time,
Ball 1.
he's only allowed 3 earned runs.
He's had some issues sometimes with his command. Every once in a while, it sort of eludes him.
1-0.
1-0. Taken. Count tied at 1, as that was right down the pipe.
A couple times.
Cubs bullpen in the last 25 games, a 1.01 ERA, best in the majors.
1.01
That's
ERA
entering tonight.
25 game span.
1-1 offering. Ground ball up the middle. This could be 2. Right to Dansby, second throw to first, and Bryson beat it out. 2 outs.
We had one earlier in the ball game. Swanson pretty much plays as far behind that second base bag as you can with every left-handed hitter that's up.
So he got it right behind the bag. Stepped on second, jump throw to first, and by a step, Bryson Stott beat it out.
It was actually close to being a double play.
Yeah.
I've watched it for a long time. Does anybody remember him making an error?
Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto.
I thought he had that one year where he sort of had the yips.
First pitch.
JT takes up and in.
Up and in.
Call the ball.
Wow, didn't get the call. 1-0.
Sure is.
Looked like a strike.
Vanderbilt.
It's a manly man.
Gotta be smart.
They're out of the World Series, Ben, aren't they?
They are out of the World Series.
They're not Louisville Cardinals, Ben.
When are you leaving?
Friday morning.
Friday morning, Ben's going to Omaha.
1-0 delivery.
Fouled off 1-1.
Fouled off.
When is Ted going? Is he there already?
He's not there. I think from what I understand, I think they have a workout tomorrow, and then they'll head to Omaha in the afternoon.
He's got to be flying high, boy.
Yeah, that whole team is very excited how they've come together, and I mean, they just really enjoy each other's company.
1-1
and they
offering.
baseball the right way.
Shot into right field, base hit.
Base hit.
Okay.
Bryson stops at second, and the Phillies have 2 runners on with 2 out.
But JT's been
Realmuto, 2-out single.
Last couple ball games, he's been on it.
And the Phillies
6 now, which is a great sign.
And that pitch get deep in the zone.
getting a little bit of life here. Need some runs to be knocked in with 2 outs. 2-out rally possibly getting started, but they need some runs now. And it's Max Kepler, who did hit a home run earlier tonight for his only hit. 2 on, 2 out for Kepler. First pitch from Presley. Kepler ground ball. This is right to Michael Busch, and that'll do it.
The inning is over.
Phillies did get some runners on, but they couldn't capitalize. The Cubs still up 8-4. We head to the 9th inning at Citizens Bank Park. Cubs in control.
What do you got, buddy?
Carlos Hernandez will stay in the game for the top of the 9th.
Here we go, here we go. Sorry, Johnny.
That was coming right.
It really was.
That was it.
John, were you even looking?
Pinpoint toss.
Yeah, my reflexes aren't very good.
Yeah.
First batter that Hernandez will have to face here is Michael Busch. And Busch hits a ground ball foul to start things off, 0-1.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a dot.
It really is. I mean, just the ability to get it there.
Right, 100 feet right on.
Yeah.
0-1. Swing and a miss. Splitter down low for strike 2.
Yeah. I'm going to give it to this young lady. She's got an Aaron Nola t-shirt jersey on.
Nice.
Yes. There you go, honey.
This is cool. The Phillies commentators are in the
2
seats
balls with that glove. That is
at right center.
I got almost broken.
Really cool.
Strong hands, man. He's got strong hands.
At Citizens Bank Park. They've been doing this for a little bit now. This is really
What
cool.
was that?
Hernandez spiked one. It's 1-2 now.
Got almost broke it in.
Popped
Yes,
up.
it is. Ball's popped
In
up.
the infield, coming over is Trey. 1 out.
Just remind me what to tell you between them.
I know what you're going to tell me between innings. 1 out.
Can't beat fun of the old ball yard.
No, you really can't. It is fun. I mean, things that we're losing.
Now it's Nico to the plate.
Where are we going to be next year? Up on the roof?
I think we're going to let you decide where we're going to be next
In the booth?
year.
That's a fastball down. 1-0.
Decision made.
As Chris Flexen is warming up in the pen for the Cubs. Looks like he'll get the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah.
Nico's got a multi-hit game going. He's 2 for 3.
My recliner.
We'll go to John.
And he takes a curveball that dropped below the zone. It's 2-0 now, counting Nico's favor.
T-shirt, underwear, and
You and Jimmy. We'll send Jimmy Sullivan.
yeah. Well, Jimmy might not want to see that.
Fouled off.
PG.
First base side, 2-1.
Yeah, just come to me here. What did you see there?
Took a big bounce in the seats. Oh, what a catch for that fan. What a catch.
Oh my goodness.
Jimmy, next year you're coming down to Ocean City. We're going to do a game for my recliner.
2-1 offering. Ground ball. Right to Kemp. Fire to first. Bohm's got it. 2 outs.
Well, you need a camera so we can check in with you.
I would just interrupt a good sleep, huh?
Get game breakdowns and more, including exclusive team insight and analysis from our Phillies insiders. Listen and subscribe to the Phillies Talk podcast presented by Team Toyota. Cobra was here tonight.
Yeah, he was.
He slithered in.
Who?
Here's Matt Shaw.
Oh, that meant Dave Park.
No, he was not there, but he'll be in Cooperstown.
Matt Shaw turns on one to left. That's going to be foul.
Foul. Ball.
Yeah, I'm so happy for Dave getting the Hall of Fame. He was
Would have been gone if it was in play.
an interesting competitor. Huh?
This Cubs offense
Played
just
larger than
breaks.
life when he played.
He was a fun teammate, man.
You should have held someone on first with that big SOB.
Unbelievable the turnaround they've had this year.
Wet turf.
And the superstar in the trade would do that. And that one is ripped to left again, but it's in the seats again. It's 0-2.
She put her hand up there to stop it.
That hit
It
someone.
was very gutsy.
That hit someone.
Did it?
That young lady put her hand up, and I think she stopped the ball. Yeah, see her put her hand up? Ooh. Right side.
Thank goodness.
Slider spiked by Hernandez, 1-2.
Maybe she should have used her pencil gloves.
That's right. It's totally broken in.
Hadn't missed anything today.
No.
3 for 3. Hot dog, 2 bases.
Look at that Carlos Hernandez's glove. He's got his number and his name on his glove. That's pretty cool. Shaw fly ball to the left. Backing up. Kepler makes the catch. And that'll do it. End of the bottom of the ninth. Cubs still lead 8-4 as the Phillies shut them down this inning. Well, let's see if the Cubs can hold on for the win. Chris Flexen coming in for the save.
The shirts that
Bottom
we're wearing
of the
tonight,
ninth.
these are
Chris
brand
Flexen
new.
is
And
in
They'll be available at the New Era Team Store.
with 4
These are,
runs of a
Kind of
cushion.
like a Tommy Bahama. It's got a different fabric. This is the Fanatic golf shirt that Ben and John
Yeah, these are nice.
These are very comfortable.
Yeah.
Let's see
The little
what will
logo
happen here. If the Cubs
Yeah.
can shut down the Phillies and win at 8-4, if Philadelphia can make some noise,
Yeah.
we'll see. Anything can happen.
Johnny,
The prettiest,
Especially with
prettiest
this
guy
team.
here didn't come.
Ben wasn't there.
I didn't want him to offset our good looks.
Yeah, he'd have just ruined it for us, wouldn't he?
First pitch from Flexen to Otto Kemp, the third
Leads
baseman.
it off. Chris Flexen
Upstairs,
is the
ball
new
1.
pitcher. Again, want to reiterate our thanks to our great
Flexen
crew.
has been at 9 games this
We got a
season.
quick turnaround. We got a
3-0
game
record.
afternoon.
1 save and 1
We're gonna
opportunity.
sleep in.
Hasn't allowed a run, 16.1 innings. That is up and in, just missed. Ball 2.
First of all, no one lets dogs in the summer.
Good take from Otto Kemp.
Secondly,
Yes.
I'll be in the studio, pre and post.
Oh, okay.
It's working, man.
Are you on the radio?
Fly out, 2 strikeouts for Kemp.
Thursday morning.
2-0. In there. Strike 1. Cutter that caught the inside corner of the plate.
Right.
That's right. That afternoon.
All playing there, right?
What time is it?
He wants us there at 10:30. Right,
Yes,
Rip?
please.
What time we tee off?
Fly ball, center field, playable for PCA, and there's 1 gone in the bottom of the ninth.
Michael Barquette and Ricky Metallica are standing by for Phillies post-game live presented by Cure Auto Insurance. That's coming up after this one's over with.
Are we all doing the crossover?
Yeah, probably.
I think just you, Ben.
We are.
I think it's only Ben this time.
Here's Johan Rojas.
Ben, congratulations. Rojas takes a
First
breaking
pitch
ball.
is
Sinclair.
a curveball that's dropped in at the top of the zone for
We
strike
also
one
thank Rob
at,
Brooks and, the
let me
Phillies
read that
staff
again,
for helping us.
74 miles per hour.
Kelsey Louder from NBC Sports Philadelphia.
That misses outside. Ball one.
You got a lot of
I
people.
mean, you have to thank Scott and Larry.
Rojas.
Scott and Larry, we want to thank
Rojas.
Scott and Larry for making sure that the press box is secure.
Came in off the bench to relieve Marsh. And
Larry-
watches
and
that
Larry
one go
Johnson
right down the
Safe.
pipe for strike
That's
two.
right, safe and secure. Thank Bernie for being out in center field with us.
Peed up in the booth with Larry.
Cubs done a good job of bouncing back this season. 19-6 record after a loss. Best win percentage in the MLB.
I'm sure Larry's not giving him.
And Rojas hits a tapper right to Shaw. Tough play. Oh, what a throw! What a laser to beat out the speedy Rojas.
Third base here.
And the Phillies are down to their final out.
Didn't think that there was a chance.
Shaw didn't have much time to throw that one. High chopper.
Busted it.
Got it barehanded. Throw to first. And somehow threw out Rojas. By a step. What a laser from the rookie.
Fired up too.
He
Michael
did.
Bush. All right, so here's Trey Turner.
And
who's
Michael
won
Bush
the award
loved
tonight.
it. Here's the leadoff hitter, Trey, with 2 outs. And that one nearly hits him. Curveball again at 74 to start things off. 1-0.
Left field camera. We could have done that.
Single in the 5th, a run scored, and a stolen base for Trey. That's his only hit tonight.
Recruiting later somewhere.
Yep.
That's an outside cutter. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, despite the score, it's been a very enjoyable evening
Yeah, it's been good.
with you boys.
Great food.
Yeah,
Great company.
Yeah, I love the folks that have been out here. They've been awesome.
great weather.
2-0. Fouled straight back.
2-1.
And now Flexi gets back in the count. He's only thrown 11 pitches in this outing tonight. Really dominant. So far, at least.
We got time. Oh, we got to clean the plate.
And we're going to clean the plate here.
Play the 9th inning without a clean
I
plate.
don't know how you can call a ball or strike with a dirty home plate. He didn't do too good a job either. There's still some specks on there.
Need to see his bedroom.
Oh boy.
2-1.
2-1. Fly ball right field. It'll be
Two
foul.
of my kids.
And the Phillies are down to their final strike. And here we go. This is for the win.
We don't even do that in our own office.
2-2 Flexen delivers. And it's spiked and the count is full.
It's dry. It's folded. It smells wonderful because all the scent crystals I use.
Thank you.
Just put it away.
The what?
Scent crystal.
Scent crystals, Johnny.
No.
Sand crystals?
Scent. Oh. Scent crystals.
I'm sorry. That
I
was
go a little
that was
overboard
Delco.
sometimes.
It was Delco.
It says to put like 5 in. He puts 55 in.
3-2.
Pitch.
Heavy hit.
Outside and with 2 outs. And the Phillies down to their final strike. Trey Turner draws a walk.
That's how it starts.
One at bat at a time. You never know.
What the hell is this?
No matter
Kyle
what the
Schwarber.
outcome. I mean, of course you'd like to see the Phillies come back and win, but
Doesn't have a hit tonight. He's 0 for 4. Grounded out once and then struck out the rest of the time. Got Trey at first, down by 4. Trying to get a 2-out rally going.
It's been a struggle for him here lately.
First pitch.
There it goes.
Inside, ball 1, and Trey Turner steals second.
John.
We'll give him that one.
It's been very un-June Schwarber
God
like.
damn it. Schwarber fouls that one off, and it's 1-1.
Yeah.
That too shall pass. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
One delivery from Flexen, and Schwarber pops it up into left. Ian Happ is there, and the Cubs win in Philly 8-4. A good bounce back after getting walked off by Brandon Marsh last night. See y'all later. RB out. Peace. Cubs offense rakes.